I'm back. I'm so sorry for the long wait. You know, it's been 3 weeks since I last posted my video, and I actually missed it, believe it or not. So this time, we were actually supposed to do this trip right after we went to Leyte, but because of my ankle, we weren't able to do that, and so I had to recover for 3 weeks. It's still in recovery. I can't necessarily use it all the way yet. I need to continue stretching it. Not stretching it, I have to strengthen it, because the point of a sprain is that it stretches your muscle. So in order for you to gain recovery of your ankle again, you have to strengthen it. So the way I've been doing it is do resistant belts that I was taught at the therapy session that I went to. And that's all I've been doing, really. So I'm gonna continue strengthening it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. I'm gonna do a 3-part series. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get to Bohol is where we're going. And then the part 2 is gonna be where we're gonna be going at during our time there. And then, I don't know, there's gonna be a part 3. So that's a surprise for you guys. I won't tell you guys what it is, but that's what we're gonna be doing. And yeah, so I'm just excited and letting you guys know that I'm back. And I'm gonna be slowly getting back into my routine of filming again. School's around the corner, so I'm going to be showing you guys the process of how it takes for me as a foreigner to be going to an international school as well. So there's going to be multiple videos that I'll be coming out with, and I'm just showing you guys this, and I'm again happy that I'm back, and I missed it, so I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Okay, now we're at the port. So there's multiple ones. I'm going to show you all the different gates that they have. But basically, before you come through this gate and into the port, which is right here where you check in for your ticket, you have to purchase them in this area. I showed a clip of it, what it looks like. So there's different seafarers. There's Super Cat and then Ocean Jet. Those are the 2 main big ones. There's other ones there as well, but if you don't want to get in these long lines and actually purchase your ticket, you can save time by going to the mall and pay like an additional, I don't know, $3 to save yourself some time, because it does take some time to stay in the lines and get your ticket. Last time we did it, when we first started traveling to different islands, it took us maybe an hour, almost an hour and a half just to get our tickets, and we did that the day before. So if you want to save yourself some time, then also just go the day before and go to the mall instead. You can just look them up online, and then you'll find them wherever they're at, and pay the fee. And I'll also show you the fee for each ticket that we bought for one person, and whichever island that we go to. For us, we're gonna go to Bohol, and the ferry ride is an hour ride, so it's not that long as the ones that we've been going to. And yeah, that's basically it. So this is what it looks like, the area. And on the other side of this building, we're in the area where the San Pedro Fort is, Cologne Street, and Magellan's Cross. So it's all in this vicinity. And that's basically it. So I'm just gonna show you what the box looks like, and see you guys then. Hey guys, so I really wanted you guys to know about this. For those of you who don't know, there's 4 different ways of transporting here in Cebu. There's the jeepney, jeep, bus, and taxi. So those are the 4 ways that you can transportate here. And the cheapest one, as I mentioned, was the jeepney. That one costs 9 pesos, and it's a bus routing system. So choose the one that's closest to the seaport that you're going to. For this video, we're going to be going to gate 1 in Cebu, and then there's multiple ones as well. I'll show a picture right here of the other gates that you can go to. When you purchase your ticket, you'll know which one you're going to. But since we're going to Bohol, we're going to go to gate 1. And then, so the jeepney is 9, as I mentioned, 9 pesos. And then the second option is a jeep. For the distance from where I live to the seaport. I believe it's around 70 pesos. And then third option would be the bus, and then that one costs 10 to 12 pesos. I believe it depends on the distance that you're going to. And then the third one is the taxi, which is the method we took to go to the seaport and seafood. That one almost cost, I believe, 120. It was kind of heavy traffic. That's another thing you have to take into consideration as well. The traffic depends on how much you pay for your taxi or Jeep. If you don't want to wait to find a taxi or a Jeep, because sometimes you do wait maybe 5-10 minutes. I've almost experienced waiting 20 minutes to flag down a taxi to go where I was going to. So if you're in a rush and need to get there as soon as you can, then you have two other options. You can download Maxim and Grab. Maxim is a Jeep taxi version of a taxi service company. So you go on the phone and then you order a Jeep and then it takes you directly there. That's the cheaper alternative than Grab. Grab is just a regular taxi service company. So you order a taxi and you go to where you need to go. So those are your options, and enjoy the rest of the video. Hey guys, so it's me again. Basically at this point we're already at Bohol, and luckily for us we already had someone that can lend us their car for the amount of days that we were there. We were there for 4 days. So if you're not in that particular situation, then you have the alternatives of public transportation, or you can get your own private car, and I have linked in the description car companies that you can go rent cars at, and then I'm also going to include one that has transportation for you plus a tour guide of wherever you're going to go. But for me, I personally highly suggest getting your own personal car, just because of the luxury you have of going wherever you want to go without paying the amount of fees that you have to pay when you're using public transportation. It's a lot, actually. So if you're really going far, then you might have to take a tricycle, and then from the tricycle they might take you to the bus terminal, and then from the bus terminal then you get to wherever you need to go. So there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're carrying a lot of things besides your personal backpack, then it can be a hassle, because you have to bring all these things, unload it, load it, unload it, unload it. So it's a lot of doing that. So if you want to avoid that, then get your own personal car. If it's just by yourself, then you probably have no problem doing it. But I highly suggest just getting a car, because if you're going to certain areas where there's not that much traffic, especially where tricycles or Jeeps go, then you have to walk out of where you're going and go to the public road where you can flag down a Jeep or a tricycle. So that's why I suggest getting a car. And again, I linked in the description some places that you can go rent cars. that's about it, guys. I hope you guys loved it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And one final note I want you guys to know about. The point of this video in particular was to just show you the budgeting you have to take into consideration when traveling to an island, which is a separate bill on top of what you're gonna be doing on that island. Now, the second part of the reason of doing this video was to just show you the steps it takes to go to those islands. I hope you guys loved it, and I hope it gave you guys some value and some perspective on what it takes to go to certain areas, because I think when you're planning your trip onto wherever you're going, you should take into consideration the travel time it takes. So do your research if you want to, or you don't have to if you're especially going to Bohol, my situation. So in total it probably took maybe 2 hours to get where we needed to go, plus that includes the rides to the seaport and then the ferry ride and then the public transportation that we took to where we needed to go. So it's not that bad. When we went to Leyte, that was 7 hours. So it really depends on where you're going. So that's about it, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you guys in the following videos.